Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Watchtower live show. It is Friday. I hope all of you players out there have a great time. For some of you, that is morning, and for some of you, it is noon. I want to introduce the panel for today. Chad, can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Oh, Chad. Sorry. I thought you said Jeff. Forgive me.
Yeah, okay, Jeff, can you unmute and say hello?
Hello again.
Hello. And Not, can you unmute and say hello?
Just about. Oh, yeah.
Hiya. Scott, can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
Oh, and we have Trickster. Can you unmute and say hello to the panel?
Yep. Hello. You're a cheat. 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 And you're a cheat. There you go.
Oh, Ghost Rider, can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
Hello. And Woody, can you unmute and say hello?
Good evening, all, and hello, cheaters.
Then we have Yellow. Can you unmute and say hello? Hello. Well, we're going to go through the release notes, but we have to take a little look at the warpath we have been through first. And have any of you any thoughts on that? And I can start maybe with Chad. Was it good, bad? Was it boring?
Well, it had its ups and downs.
Yeah.
It always gets boring at the end.
Yeah. Okay, Jeff, what have you any opinion on that?
I didn't. I found it fine. I actually didn't have much of a complaint.
No. Uh, Not. Have you any opinion of the warpath?
No, crap.
Scott?
No, it was all right. I think there was a few people that had issues with the 12-hour timer, not keeping to 12 hours. Some of us had a problem with it going to 24, but that was it.
Brandy? Sorry, Ghost Rider?
What was the question again?
What did you think of the warpath?
It was pretty good. First couple of days, and after that it got boring. But then, I mean, I did enjoy it.
Yeah. And Woody?
Yeah, I only did 2 days of it. I missed most of it due to working, but over 2 days, got 43k.
Yeah. And Yellow?
Yeah, loved it. Great little event. No grind involved at all, and only if you wanted to go for the real top prizes, or just to get right up there as near as you could. But to achieve the minimum for the maximum payout was not a problem whatsoever.
No.
Like it has done when it was in previous warpaths. The first few, it was quite hard, quite grindy. It could be, couldn't it, to get to that 10k mark? But this just the last couple of times been absolutely spot on.
Actually, one thing I think they should do was maybe look at the timer and maybe give us a little reduced coin on when it clocks down.
That one's
That
for
is-
later ones on.
Okay, sorry, but well, yeah, Warpad was actually pretty fun for me too. But let us go through the release notes and.
Hang on. Oh, yeah, I enjoyed my warpath.
Oh, did you enjoy Warpad?
Yeah, on both accounts.
I bet you would.
I enjoyed getting the free other tanks.
Yeah, I was busy on my mini too. wanted to see how far I could go, but it was actually okay for me too. It was great for my mini. Trista, are we going through the release notes and Ghost Rider? Can you screen share
Screen
my
share
screen
me if you want.
or screen share Trista?
Well, which one?
Do
Okay.
mine,
Because
'cause I've got it all blown up for YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You go ahead.
So we have got release notes 10.17 release notes. Patch notes. The following changes and fixes are being applied to Friday, April 24th update. It's a bit later than usual. Events invasion. The Outhounds are invading and will have you facing off against defensive waves to win medals and thorium, along with upgrade logistics for the controller, Gorgon, and Absolver, and new war paints. Medals and thorium are awarded on every playthrough. Fight for a faster time to rise up the leaderboard for the payout prizes. So the higher you are, the more you're going to get.
oh
Any thoughts on invasion? Normal rubbish that we get?
actually it is gonna be fun to see how many gods straight up, but yeah, that was. I think there will be some more in the what do you call it event thingy.
So this starts April the 24th at 10 a.m. PDT, which is today, and ends 27th at 10 a.m. PDT, which
So
is
that is
one.
let me see. That is Monday.
Yeah.
On Monday, yeah.
So
Yep.
So
we've got,
you're getting upgrade logistics as prizes, are you? Oh, I like the sound of that.
yep.
Yeah, there's actually a total release on what they are gonna give. We're gonna go through that too. That is very exciting to see what they are going to give us. But yes, carry on, my friend.
So content changes, gear store update, stock up on Absolver and Tech, as well as Romero Tech and War Paints.
Mm-hmm.
Outback, trading in treads for tyres, the Outback rolls onto the battlefield with an eye out for uniques. This converted tank fires deadly shells at its enemies, doing bonus damage to vehicles and uniques. The Outback will be available after earning 8 parts from Outback bases on the world map from 24th for the 4th to
That is today.
27th for the 4th, so all this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
After earning the unit, continue defeating the target for the Outback's tech. So, hero back. Oh, it's all right. So you're going to need 11 bases for that.
Yeah. The first aid is to get the unit, and the last three, I think, the last three is to get the tech for it.
Right.
Yeah. So, hero bases, Dennis and Leonard bases are making their way back to the world map.
Woo!
Grab as many training tokens as you can and level your heroes up. Renowned Leonard. Just in time for Leonard bases to hit the map as he is ready to be renowned. Level 6 talent. Increase movement speed by 33%. Level 10 talent spawns 2 extra flying drones.
Oh, but he had two in
Yeah,
so
you get an extra 2 when it. Yeah. Good, bad.
I hope he
Any
doesn't run out in front of his drones.
I don't really use Leonard that much. I use normal.
now that he got his level 6 talent, wonder if he can be used with other units because he is infantry, is not?
It can be used with other infantry units once he
Yeah.
gets to level 6. Yes.
Yeah.
So bug fixes. Areas unit icon not showing up in Academy after first part acquisition fixed. Alliance leaderboards not updating fixed. Not even noticed any of them too.
No. ISIS unit icon not showing up in the academy. Oh, that. All that I have not seen. I have not noticed that.
Didn't know to look for it because we aren't getting it yet.
They're not really doing bug fixes though, because I'm getting a problem now where I jump and it just gets the spinning wheel of death relocating. It don't actually reload the game. I have to refresh every time.
That could be internet related.
Don't know if
No, it's
anybody
not.
else is getting that one. So we'll move on to
Should we take the outbreak? The unit?
upgrade what unit?
No, not upgrade. Outback. The unit. The new
Oh,
unit.
you want Outback?
Outback.
No, you ain't going Outback. You're gonna get Gear Store.
Gear Store.
Yeah, so it's next on my list.
Okay.
So Gear Store update. New to the store. Absolvers, 650k medals each.
Holy
Blast
shit.
armor, 150k medals. Absorption armor, 150k medals. Overcharged rounds, 300k medals. Fine tune rounds, 300k medals. To the front, 600k medals. Of the line, 600k medals. Romero, Commando Romero, 600k medals. Out for Justice, 600k medals. Hard to Kill, 550k medals. On Deadly Ground, Romero, 650k medals. Arctic Romero, 600k medals.
Well,
And that's that for the gear store.
yes. But what do you think about the prices?
I know
The
what I'm
Absolver
getting.
the Absolver is costing nearly the same as a hero.
Yeah, 650k medals on that. But I'm going to be going for to the front. 600k medals each.
Who's the? I wonder who the Steven Seagal fan is at Kickside.
Yeah.
Deadly ground.
Out for Justice, Hard to Kill, Deadly Ground.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all Steven Seagal films, aren't they?
Yep.
Oh, I want to say welcome to Segment Cooper and Britt. Welcome to the show. I hope you're gonna enjoy this, and hope you're gonna
You've
get
got 24 watching.
Yeah.
that's
And
it.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Who else have we got? I can have a quick look. Oh no, it's not showing up.
But
Everybody
any
else
of-
on YouTube.
any of you going for some of those things in the gear store?
Nope.
I will be.
Just the Absolver tech for me. Not really interested. I don't do skins. What they call them? What they called?
The war paints.
War paint. Yeah, it doesn't give you anything, so it's just a waste of money.
Although I have to admit, I think it's the Arctic one makes Romero really hard to notice in the base. It's almost, if you want to run him around the backside with other units in the attack, he's sort of stealthy at that point.
On the white map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a tiny bit of bonus for that. Not because you can easily miss it running around.
Ryan and Britta's both saying not at that cost.
No.
I agree. I'd rather spend my medals on Thor.
I'll be getting some of the Absolver tech. Maybe.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Can we
Can we
where do we go next?
Can we go look at the Outbreak Outback,
No,
the unit?
I'm going to do invasion next up.
he's pulling your chain.
Right. So spotlight, Outback. We got Outback. This is the new unit.
Wait, it has to catch up on YouTube first. Trickster?
Yeah, it'll catch up. Bit of a
Sound,
lag.
sound goes with the picture, so just carry on.
So we got faction, survivors, type, defense unique vehicle, weapon cannon, targets ground, damages burst, size is 750.
Those are big 'em.
I hope they nerf that soon.
That's the same as all uniques, though, isn't it?
It's the same as most of the air uniques.
Oh, you can hear it now, can't you?
Yeah.
He's a cheat. Chaka, chaka, chaka. He's a cheat. Look. He's a cheat. He's a cheat. Chaka, chaka, chaka. Look.
You're a cheat, you're a cheat, you're a cheat. HP level 1 is 145 million. HP max level is 190 million. It's a lot of that. DPS level 1 is 1.1 million. DPS,
Work this one out.
sorry?
Work this one out then.
DPS at max level is only 1.3 million.
Exactly. Work it out.
Yeah, well spotted there.
I asked Kicksai about this, and they said it was correct.
So you're only getting about 50,000 damage
200
points per jump.
increase. Fair enough.
But is that
Hardly anything, is it?
I wonder if that is per second or per shot.
DPS
Per second, isn't it? Per shot. Is it per shot?
Per
It'll
shot.
be per shot. It's per fire.
be per shot.
It's per shot. The only advantage you've got of upgrading it is the HP.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, the workshop's going to help too.
Maybe the range as well. Or we don't. But that we'll have to wait until it's unlocked.
600 range.
600.
Let's go through the unit, and then we're gonna get back to the tech, and then we're gonna discuss how.
So max speed is 4, maximum range is 600. Talent bonus damage against vehicles and uniques. Description: trading in treads for tires. The Outback rolls onto the battlefield with an eye out for uniques. This converted tank fires deadly shells at its enemies, doing bonus damage to vehicles and uniques. Right, so let's have a look at its tech. And we got short coilovers, effects increase turn radius, slot truck. Then we got sheet metal plates, effect increase damage resistance from ground unit, slot tank. Delayed IED affects shell, explodes and adds area damage, slots ordnance.
Well,
The Outback will be available after earning 8 parts from the Outback bases on the world map from 24th of the 4th till 27th of the 4th. After earning the unit, continue defeating the target for the Outback tech. So, what's your thoughts on that?
well,
I'll scroll it up so we've got the picture as well.
but I'm gonna go through the panel. Maybe Chad, have you any opinion on this?
No, I know I'm gonna get it, and I don't know. It's toss up whether I'm gonna do the invasion first or go for this unit first.
Yeah. Jeff, have you any opinion?
Oh, I don't know if it's worth 750 space out of my base or the 8 additional hours of repair if I lose it. It just it's dedicated for ground defense only, so you're removing air defense.
Yeah.
Just doesn't present a lot of positives to me.
Oh, Not. What are your thoughts about it?
I have none on it because until, well, it's the DPS. I just don't understand it.
No.
Yeah, for a 200k increase, it's not a
If
lot.
you take in your heavy tune into a base, like your DS, just hive, stuff like that, it dies fast anyway. So this thing is just going to kill it all dead. So your heavy tune, as we knew it, don't no longer exists. There's no point even having those Omega units now. But I
Well,
know what I am using.
oh, I want to say hello to Yanado. Hello and welcome to the show. Scott, have you any thoughts on that?
I'd probably agree with Bob and Jeff. I'll probably get it because I've got everything else and it's something to do when you've got nothing to do. But I don't know if I can sacrifice 750 space for something that's only going to attack mainly uniques. And like Bob says, the way bases are set up these days, a lot of damage is done by what you've already got in your base anyway.
Trickster, have you any thoughts on that one?
I'm in two minds. I will get it. Hopefully, it'll turn out to be good. We'll wait and see. So a lot of my uniques are in my armory now.
No.
You know, the
Go for it.
Kraken and all that sort of stuff's just gone into armory.
Ghost Rider?
I'm with Tricky on that one. I'll get it, but we'll see if I use it or not.
Woody?
Yeah, I'm same as Tricky. I'll get it. I'll put it in storage, but it may be one of these units where we've had units before and we said, oh, they look good, and then turn out crap. This might be the opposite way around. This might be crap, look crap, but might be good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I'm gonna get it.
Yellow?
Yeah, it's a bit of a dilemma. Do we need it? No. Am I going to get it? Fucking right, I am. For me, the big question mark for me is it's got fantastic health, lovely. Not worried about the space because of that amount of health that it's got. Is the fire rate? What's the fire rate? No good being having a DPS like that, a massive DPS and a massive health, if it's got a fire rate like, say, an Adam, then it will not be going in my PvP base.
Seconds.
You know what I mean? If it's a good fire rate, like a sustain almost, then yeah, I'll be using it.
That's another idea we didn't look at. Is it shoot and move, or does it have to stop to shoot?
Yeah. It's got a good speed. It's got a pretty good speed, speed of 4. That means you can get around your base pretty well from one side to the other.
Yep.
So I'm saying it's going to be a good unit because I said the Pegasus was going to be a complete and utter piece of shit, and it's an absolute fantastic unit, the Pegasus now.
Yeah.
I love the Pegasus.
Yeah.
This reminds me of a tank version of a technical.
That's what I thought.
No, it's a rhino on top of a fucking.
Yeah, it looks like a rhino, a green painted rhino.
Technical, isn't it?
But I see some. I can see some actually some great things in this one. It has a fixed turret, so it actually the vehicle that is driving that tank that has the turning radius, and I can see that it increased the turning radius, so it must be fast on turning.
What worries me about the turning radius is it needs
not in a car, and a car can return on the spot.
Yeah, but this increases turning radius. This short coilovers.
Yeah, let's hope it ain't no
ogres.
Ogre. Turn the circle of a battleship.
But look at the two last texts that he got gets with him. Increase damage resistance from ground units. So even maybe if it's gonna get some shots in, I think the health that we see is the actual health it has, but I think when it that got that tick on, that will be hard to kill.
I mean, the health alone. I mean, imagine that in. I mean, the people are struggling to hit you online as it is now. You know,
Yeah.
you got that unit online. PvP is done and dusted 100%.
I mean, these two techs, the delayed IED and the metal plates, yeah, good. That one worries me that it needs that.
Mm.
Well, the
And,
base is a one-hit base. It's on timer.
yeah.
I've
And
got it on screen if you want to see it.
Does it game
Yeah.
back up?
Yeah, it's been up ages.
Oh, yeah, that was quick.
It's a short downtime.
It's good because they needed to beat their 10 o'clock
Yeah.
event start.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes till the thing starts.
So
But
maybe we can do one of these bases live on the show while we're at it.
I'm just going to have a dabble at it now. Not really going for it, but I'm just going to have a dabble at it.
Yeah, because I've got to do events yet.
Oh, yeah, because you get stuff coming at you straight away.
So, shall I carry on?
Yep.
Everybody finished on this?
Yep. No. Actually, the explosion on the last one, delay IEID, that gives area damage. Imagine that the splash damage on the infantry. What that can do with the infantry.
Well, I'm going to have a looky, see
Well,
what it does.
you're up on YouTube, so we'll just carry on talking and we can watch.
Nah, sorry, Tricky. Nah, what is it? What's the base? Kill all buildings, or kill all buildings and all units, or kill the actual
everything?
boss?
You got to kill everything.
Everything. Right.
Unless I messed it up like the
Ghost Rider,
last
can
time.
you screen share? Not.
I was about to ask which one you wanted me to screen share.
Yeah, screen share, and we'll
not.
just carry on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what I'm going to be doing later on.
Yeah, and that's going back to what Chad was saying. I don't know which one to do first. Do the invasion while your base is repairing. Do one of them.
Yeah.
And float was doing the two. A busy
I think
weekend
I'm
again.
going to be setting a few people later on.
Let's see what happens.
See if we can send the elite destroyer against the new Outback. Maybe the destroyer's got a purpose.
Right, so are we done with this new unit?
Nope.
No?
Two shots and they were dead.
Yeah, but it's got
I'm
no
already
defense against
loving it.
air.
Well, I'm going to clear a little bit of this air, anti-air, and see what it does, if anything.
Outrun
Yeah.
the aces.
Yeah, yeah. What's the time? 15 minutes? 30 minutes? They give you?
Yeah, about 15.
Yeah, it's normally 15 minutes for a unique base, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's right. I just wonder what.
Be careful because there's sharpshooters too in the back.
No, it isn't. Oh, at the back. Yeah, I see him at the back there.
Yeah.
We've gone off track now.
Yeah,
Where
but they
were
don't
we?
have.
Where were you, Trickster? Anyway, you got done this unit, didn't we?
Right,
what
are
was
we done on with the unit?
Yep.
Bonsai.
Yeah, we are done with the unit. You can go over to
Event.
yes.
Invasion starts in a short while. So
Okay.
we got
Wait a minute.
invasion.
Who do you want me to screen share?
Carry on with not.
Okay.
So it starts at 10 a.m. PDT, which is what, 15 minutes? Ends April 27th at 10 a.m. PD. I've already read this, but the Allowns are invading and will have you facing off against defensive waves to win medals, Emporium, along with upgrade logistics for the controller. Gorgon and Absolvers and new war paints, medals, and thorium are awarded on every playthrough. Fight for a faster time to rise up the leaderboard for payout prizes. There are 10 defensive waves to beat in order to complete the invasion campaign. Each wave awards a medal and thorium prize. Once the final wave has been completed, invasion can be restarted for additional prizes and a chance to get a higher spot on the leaderboard. We've still got a shitload to go through yet. Prizes. So wave one. 2,000 medals, 1 million blood thorium. Wave 2, 4,000 medals, 2 million blood thorium. Actually, this is going to be good. Wave 3 is 8k medals, 4 million thorium. 4 is 12,000 medals and 6 million thorium. Wave 5 is 16,000 medals and 8 million thorium. Wave 6 is 20,000 medals, 10 million thorium. Wave 7 is 30,000 medals and 15 million thorium. Wave 8 is 34,000 medals and 18 million thorium. Wave 9 is 42,000 medals with 25 million thorium. And wave 10 is 50,000 medals with 30 million thorium. So your leaderboard prizes is position is top 100. Prizes is 1 day upgrade logistics times 15 for a random of controller, Gorgon, Absolver. War paints times 2 of each. Who the hell's Petra? Dragon, Tiger, Tyranno. Repair all logistics times 1. Top 500 gets 1 day upgrade logistics times 15, which is random controller, Gorgon Absolver, and a repair all logistics times 1. Top 1000 gets 1 day upgrade logistics times 15 and gets controller or Gorgon or a mix. 1 day upgrade logistic times 10 for Absolver and a repair all logistics times 1. Top 3000 gets 1 day logistics times 15 of controller or Gorgon and 1 day upgrade logistic times 5 for Absolver and a repair all logistic. Lower positions than 3000 is a 1 day upgrade logistic times 10 for controller or Gorgon and a repair all logistic.
Oh, okie dokie dokie.
So just getting on the leaderboard, you're going to get 10 upgrade logistics.
That is not
With
bad.
this invasion, leaderboard prizes will be awarded through in-game offers after the event concludes. So you get no payout until the end. Only your medals and thorium on repeats.
Right, I think my dinner's going to be dished up, so I'm going to say cheerio.
Yeah. Any shout outs?
Well, just to everyone on the panel, everyone who's turned up, you and Brandy for putting on the show. We know Brandy's not feeling very well, and she's still come in to give us all a hand and make sure everything runs all right. I think she needs commending for that.
Definitely.
And I'll see you all a bit later.
Catch you later.
Catch you later.
Bye, Scott.
One thing I verified about the event prizes, it's not clear here. It says 1 day upgrade logistics times 15 controllers, Gorgon, and Absolver. You get 15 1 day upgrades each for each of those units, not just 15 combined or for
No,
one.
it's 15 random.
No,
You
I
get
was
15
told.
for each.
Yeah,
Hmm.
15 for each,
Pretty nice.
and it's the same thing for the top 500.
That's fair enough.
And I got that information from Adele on Discord yesterday.
I thought it was going to be a random between them.
That's what I thought. Now my question is I've already got my controllers maxed. I don't need 15 of those, and he says you're going to get 15 for each.
Yeah, I don't need them anyway.
But I do need them for the Gorgons and the Absolvers.
Gorgons I don't even use.
I don't use them either, but I'm going to put them in the. I'm going to upgrade them and store them.
I'd rather have a normal one.
But that's the information I got. Whether or not it's 100% correct, we'll find out.
I'm not giving this a battering.
But I like the fact that the only difference between the top 100 and the top 500 is war paints, which I think that's good.
Yeah, I'm not worried about war paints. They do, as Yella said earlier, they don't do anything.
Well, that don't look too bad. No, I mean, them aces are taking care of that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Get them for free.
I only lost stuff because I didn't know what I was looking at, going for. But I think you could do this for no damage quite easily.
Trial and error.
Job.
There's no first and second. It's just the outback base. So there you go, guys.
Can you share that screen with the rewards? Brandy, can you screen share Trickster?
Yeah, I've just got rid of him. Yeah, you seen who popped him.
Oh, floppy.
Yeah, he floppy. Right, so has anybody worked out what the total for the medals is? Couple 100k around.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna spice things up. Hold on a minute. Let me down a bottle of scotch and then a bottle of vodka. Make it not so boring.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good. I'm here for all of you. Lots of love. Love you all. Don't fucking cry cheap.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, what off topic? Have any of you something to talk about there?
Well,
like things we have noticed.
Pictures. Bring up the list.
What? Like I had to spend gold to get what I wanted on Warpath because the timer wouldn't change. Because I kept getting 24 hours and not bloody 12.
Yeah, I never had a problem with that.
Oh, hopefully they compensate you a little bit for that.
Well, I've asked and I've sent a ticket, and do you know what they asked for? A screenshot. Bit fucking late for that, innit?
I love it when they ask you for a video of your issues. Oh, you've been and gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard a few people who had that problem, but touch wood, I didn't have it. So.
Yeah, I did. I had it. It was bloody annoying.
Oh, I know one thing. These medals are going to come in handy for what's coming in the gear store.
But there's nothing in the gear store to have.
Well, there's absolvers and the tech.
I've got all that.
Yeah, but I need more.
What is there for? I mean, for high levels and for whale coiners, what is there to gain? Absolutely nothing.
Right. Spec
Nothing
Ops
at all.
You know, well, take that back. You just had an issue, and I think they've addressed that issue. It's not of great value, but you missed the drops for the cores and silicone and stuff, and
So,
Yeah.
now you can buy that in the gear store.
Yeah, but that's been there for ages.
Yeah.
so because we're just on about Warpath, we've got a few things that we wanted to go over and maybe some ideas. Warpath, the 12-hour bar costs 50 gold, whether it's 1 hour or 12 hours.
I got some on this.
Shouldn't the time reflect in gold cost?
Right. Now, when Kixeye were asked, this is honest truth, they said, this I quote, we forgot to put that in this time. They forgot to fucking put it in because it benefits us, not them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it
They
is.
apparently they were going to put a timer in that reduces the cost on the amount of hours, so it it reflects the hours that are left. That's what they were putting in, but they said they forgot to. They've done it, but they forgot to put it in. I wonder
Because
why.
we worked it out, it was 4.1 gold per hour to
Yeah.
get the 50 gold for 12 hours.
So even if they take 4 goals clean off, that will be good. But like they have done a lot of things for the past 3 weeks, just to keep people uh, at the screen because of the coronavirus and something like that. So, well, I hope they put it in next time at least, because that could be great, and I think they actually could earn a little more coins in the end of the.
Yeah, they will. They'll learn more from it, definitely,
Yeah.
because people haven't got the money at the moment. People are not working.
No.
Money's tight.
There was a
Yeah.
couple of times I thought, I wish that was a bit less because I would have coined it because I needed them.
Yeah. But
Um,
I hope they will get it next time, right next time. Um,
Let's
there
hope
was
so.
there was some other issues, Trickster.
yeah, Matt, your one was attack time to raise it up to 10 minutes from 7.
Yes, definitely. Well, we having a little play between a couple of us with tunes and basses. Mr. Bonsai had set up a tune. It was an absolutely awesome tune. But I mean, this they claim to be a tactical game. Is what they're saying. They're trying to make it on the more tactical side. Bonsai picked my bass apart absolutely surgically. It was. You took a fair bit of damage out on your tune, didn't you, Bonsai? I mean, it wasn't no free hit, was it?
Oh no,
But
no.
he would have got me 100% if he'd had literally a couple of more minutes. And I think that's the way it is. It didn't matter if I killed that tune and he brought another tune in, he still would have needed that extra minutes. And the way what we've been seeing in recent weeks, I think with the strength of the PvP bases now of defending, they need to extend the attack time by a couple of 3 minutes. No more than 10. 10 at the most would be generous. Would be very generous, but a couple more minutes at the very least as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be a bit more tactical on the attacks.
Yeah. It's going to have to be Mr. Ruby Dooby Doo.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and just throw everything at it with 10 ton of coin. It's not a good way to play. I don't think.
well, I'm starting to play more tactical now because Warpath gave us a really good unit, which is the hover tank.
Yeah,
And it is absolutely awesome in PvP.
It's a good unit.
But you've got to know how to use it because it's not like the old one, but you've got to have 2 squads of them because you've got to have one squad protecting and the other one attacking because otherwise the controllers will get you. Because if they're moving, they don't fire at the controllers. But hopefully that might be in the tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's too good to be true.
Yeah. So my next one was actually mine was a public live view battle. So if I see, I don't know, Bonsai in Nutcracker on the map, I can click on Nutcracker's base and actually watch the battle.
They have that in Battle Pirates, I think, don't they?
But this would be a good way to catch cheaters. So I know there's some out there now, and I know what to look for. And give people a chance to catch them and see it.
Yeah. That could actually be a cool feature.
Yeah, I'd love to have something like that, so I can watch any battle I want.
Yeah, I would jump on that in a heartbeat. I think that would be. I think it'd be a cheat deterrent because a lot of these cheats are being used during times when people are offline and can't record the attacks. Now, if they were to know that anybody could witness their attack at any time and record it, I think that would just change the world. I think it would just put the fear of God into these people that take advantage of things that they shouldn't be taking advantage of.
Yeah. That could actually be a cool thing.
So, rolling from catching cheats is to high anxiety, your cheat sector idea.
Yeah, the idea that I had is simple. It's sort of like along the lines of the new for new players, they come in a dedicated sector until they're ready to jump out on their own after they've achieved something or learned something or earned something.
Well, I thought they were doing that now.
Right. So the reverse idea is you catch somebody language, you got somebody using glitches, you got somebody actually using the cheat engine. Create a sector, no more bans, no more creators. You get them, you throw them into purgatory. For language, it's 7 days. For glitching, it's 30 days. For full-on cheating, say it's 60 to 90 days. They're stuck in there. They get 3 strikes. They're there permanently. So cheaters are fighting cheaters. They never lose their account. They never fight. They never not are in the game. And if they want to hack their way to Kingdom Come, they do it in a dedicated server for those people.
Not a bad call because they're doing that now with the new accounts, aren't they?
Right. Yeah. I think it's doable. I think it's doable sooner than later. There's no, and especially now with this idea of being able to watch, if you could watch a live attack and you could get the video to show that these people are cheating, there's going to be a full purgatory. They may have to add into those sector,
They'll have to have 100 sectors just for that.
Yeah, a whole nother half of the game. Because it doesn't, the valid players want to play a valid game.
Yeah, or you put them all in their own sector.
Yeah.
That's what I'm...
No, I mean one sector to themselves.
That's a purgatory.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
No. One person, they have the whole sector to themselves.
No.
Well, then they quit. And they wouldn't fight. And they wouldn't spend gold. Because, these hackers, they still spend gold to do the upgrades and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's all about who's got the biggest pecker, and they can go pecker away.
So, John,
That was PvP dead, wasn't it?
You what? Sorry, Willie?
I said that was the PvP dead if you were one person in that sector.
Yeah. But they got those 200 other sectors they deleted. Just bring one back.
But would he be at the top of the leaderboard or at the bottom?
Yeah. The biggest nipple dick in purgatory.
They get no rewards, do they? They wouldn't be able to collect medals or, you know what I mean?
It'd be like the history books for baseball that have an asterisk next to their name.
No, give it all to them. Let them play the game as normal. Just let them play it with other cheats.
Yeah, cheat each other to death.
Right.
Oh, do you know what? Just put like minimal amount of resources on there, so they have to fight over that as well.
One bastion.
Yeah. Bit like they did with the advanced res when it first came out.
Yeah. One metal and one oil.
these new unique bases. Put just 11 of them in there and see. 11 people got one part. Yeah. But anyway,
Some
go ahead.
things for Kickstarter to think about. I know it won't be until HTML finds out.
Yeah, get the game solid first. That's
Yeah.
definitely a priority. Less crashes, less lag.
Yeah.
But we're never going to get rid of the cheats, so we got to figure out a way to deal with them. And if Kicksai is not willing to ban them outright, then give them a place to play without us.
I'm going to try and load my game up.
So, have any of your more things to go through?
No, at the minute. Do you want to have a look at Warpath Invasion live or?
Was that
Is it
live
live?
now?
It's just gone live, isn't it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just gone live now. Don't do Invasion live.
Who's going to volunteer to do a run through?
Well, we'll have a look. See how.
I'll tell you what. I'll do it. I'll do it with nothing in my base. So if anyone wants to come in at me, you're free to come in at me. Put me in a bubble for the rest of the event, and see how far I can get.
Can do if you want. So.
It would help if you screen share.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Brandy?
Just looking back.
Prefer not to say on air.
All right, I'll chat to you later.
All right, activate invasion. Start the invasion. Confirm. All right, I'm going to empty my base. So you can all see it on YouTube. I'm free. I'm open. I don't give a shit. Come and smash me. Put me in a bubble. It ain't going to cost me nothing apart from a number. It's a pixel. I don't give a shit. And let's go defend. All right, well, spawners are. I think I've got Cerberus, Sphinx, and Phalanxes. None of them are none of them are maxed. I think they're high about 18s.
Do you want to go through you full screen, mate? No, that's all right. See what comes in.
What are these? They're little. They're shock tanks, shock troopers. They are, aren't they? Look, the old shock troopers. Remember them?
Yep. So, Brit, what sector? He wants to know what sector you're in.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Who's that, Brett?
yeah.
That's one of my guys.
He's welcome. He's welcome. I'm 37.
Remember to pull in your tiger's teeth and all that stuff so they don't start shooting way out in the distance.
You mean dragon's teeth?
Yeah, pull in all your barricades and stuff because otherwise they'll hang up off the screen and make it last forever.
Yeah.
It helps quicken the time.
It's about time, and I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
mine are still out, so.
I'll leave mine out. Just gonna. That can't really be asked to change.
Oh, Onis. Okay. Well, I've got a dog somewhere, Max.
All you have to do is screenshot your base and then.
Oh, there's not that. They're all pretty much marked out with the trophies anyway. It's the power of towers, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah.
Oh, you bugger.
More shockers. Oh yeah, on his.
Some Hercules. Whatever the bloody were.
Have not really been using a lot of air, have they, in these invasions? And
No. I don't know what's keeping my dog busy, but
shock tanks. What were them yellow hatted geezers called? Were they SFs?
yep.
Special forces, weren't
SFs was the
No, those are preservers.
they?
preserver.
Preservers.
Nine gold. What for? What do you want 9 gold for?
But repair your base probably. Your units.
Yeah, not on that.
Not your units, your building, sorry.
No. Oh, I know where it is. Me bad. Some controllers I didn't finish fixing up.
Oh, it's over there. I've got a clue. Seems to be a party going on over in that corner there. I ain't got a clue why.
I've got 4 more bloody max. There's he at?
Or whatever it is, it's dead now.
Well, I just took another Outback base. Virtually free repair.
Nice.
We're using the Max controllers.
Yeah, controllers and Brandon. Brandon baits out the Artemis, is it?
Yeah.
No, or is it Buzz?
Buzz. I think it's Buzz.
Buzz sauce. They all come at you. So you just spread your controllers and take those out of the way. And then just work your way around.
Yeah. Preservers coming in. God, I ain't seen any
I
of these.
miss the days where you could use air like that, fast air coming in your base. They need to find a counter for this screamer.
I've already given a suggestion for that.
Yeah, de-icer or something like that for your Raptors or some, some kind of tech like that.
De-ice.
The de-icer tech. Because I think they should be. I personally think they should be releasing tech for all the legendaries because they are purely only PvP, whereas we're going to need tech most.
Yeah. What wave are you on there, Yellow?
I think it's 4. I don't know. Let's say. What were them little geezers called in the armours? Do you remember? What were they called?
In the what?
Well, they were coming to now. These the little fellas that are in the armour, like they were like I forget what they were called. What was the first anti-air thing other than Gatling trucks?
There was Hades, I think. Hades?
No, going back way back when. The very first anti-air unit you had. Before
Flak
Gatling
tanks.
trucks. No, before Gatling trucks, before flak tanks. The robot, like the man in the mechanical suit.
Hercules.
Hercules.
Would help if I empty some medals out. I might get a medal payout.
That was free. It weren't full.
Sorry about the noise if you can hear it. There's a boat going past.
Yeah.
A broken
That's not a
helicopter.
tank.
Yes.
Chugging along.
Oh, 5 minutes and wave 4. So it'll be interesting to see what the.
I mean, back, you're undefended, so. Mm,
Ooh, lots of bunnies.
okay.
I think
Legions.
Oh, mega
just
tank.
a heads up on the Outback base is shot missiles that help people without maxed controllers.
Nice tip. Nice tip there, Nutcracker.
Oh,
Yep.
Because there's no Bastion in there.
Deadeyes and shock missiles get shot down if you don't clear out some stuff.
Because of the technicals.
Yep.
infantry laser tanks.
If you're doing the control, well, you only need them for the rail guns.
No, because there's flaks in front of the rails. So you
Yeah.
hit the flak and it takes out the rail.
Okay, good.
There's
Oh,
only
yeah.
one rail on its own, which is over on the right hand side.
They're throwing a few legendary units at us in this
Yeah, I've just
invasion.
noticed that.
You've had the whole mega tanks and just then the Hellfires.
Yep.
I think this aircraft was from the last event, wasn't it? That shocking helicopter thing.
Shocking.
Okay.
Storm. Was it Storm? Earnings are coming in. Blitz them. Them lot. Oh, that's. Oh. Legions. 4 of them.
I'm not getting. When did you get the medals? Oh, do you know why? I'm full. That's why I'm not getting medals.
Yeah, I've just emptied mine out. I've just bought me another Absolver. So I'm doing exactly the same thing. Oh, I know.
Don't know, I think I was on 8 minutes there exactly.
More
Do you know, I just remembered something.
What's
It's
that?
really, really made me happy. I've just remembered it's Friday.
It is
Oh,
Friday.
yeah.
All
Actually,
around the
I'm
world.
just smiling to myself. It's Friday.
And I've got to go to bloody work tomorrow.
And
That's made me
already-
smile even more.
Oh,
More legions. They're throwing a few. I mean, they're throwing a few things in there. Throwing a few things at you here.
yeah.
What's that unit there? What was that?
There's legendary laser tanks and some of the old stuff.
I've just tried something out in this Outback base by hitting spreading out the controllers, hit the F key, and then once they fire at something, hit the D key, then hit the F key, then hit the D key, and it's just walking through it.
But the Outback has a devastating shot at them.
Yeah, it takes more than half health away from a controller with one shot, and then
Yeah.
it kills it with a second shot.
Yeah.
One thing you got to watch out for is the sharpshooters.
Now we've got some legendary raptors coming.
But the controller should outrange them.
Yeah, they do, but you got to keep your eye out for them because they start walking towards you, and if you don't spot them,
Yeah,
and they respawn as well.
that's true.
Oh, what's that? What unit's that? Oh, it's them stun bloody things.
Right, wave 6. And I don't think I've even touched that wall under repair yet.
Nice.
Oh, a little bit there. A little bit on.
Oh,
a couple
Jericho.
there.
They sent Jericho in. Even though he died, but never mind. Yeah, you wish you never done that.
Howlers?
Yeah, there's all sorts. I've just added Jericho. Hi there, Froggy. And Wilma.
Hello. Froggy.
How we doing?
And Wilma. Hello, Wilma. Yes.
Where's Fred?
Right, Froggy.
I'll go for a timed one later on at some point.
Well, I think it's 7 or 8 now. I keep losing track. 7 coming up.
Well, they all died quick.
Right, 7 of them on 11 minutes and 22 seconds. And my base is holding up.
Some absolvers coming in. No, they're dead.
So that just goes to show if you've got a pretty weakish base, but you've got a few good defenders, you should be able to do this.
Yep.
And get yourself on the leaderboard.
Die, legions, die. That was my phone.
What base are you on now? Or wave? Yeah, sorry.
Me, 7.
7. Oh, raptors.
Small bases are good.
Oh, is he going to get a tower? No.
Well, we're doing invasion, Froggy.
Invasion, invasion.
I'm filling up my medals nice and quick anyway.
Well, base took a little bit of a hit there on wave 7. It's mainly from them, what do you call them, Triggy? Them helicopters, what were they called? Storms.
Storms.
That from the last event.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, this is 8.
What's your time at the minute, Matt?
Oh, well, I didn't check. It's probably about 13 to 14 minutes.
I'm on wave 5 and I'm at 4 minutes 56 seconds.
Oh shit! I forgot to put missiles in my silo then.
Mine are running low.
Oh, legendary raptors.
Yeah.
He got it all. I love it.
They brought in a lot of legendaries in this.
Yeah.
Seen the laser
Whoa.
tank.
Oh.
I'm wondering if they're matching your
And I
unit level or if they're throwing in something on their own.
And I can see that if you use a hover in your base, it will say that it is only for PvP use, so you cannot use them in the whole out.
Yeah, you can't have them in your base for
Nope.
invasion.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can, but they will not shoot.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, it's getting a bit full on here. This could be the one. I'll go flat.
Ah, you'll be all right.
Could be the one.
You can do it.
Is that 9?
This is 8.
8? Oh.
Bonzo's running away there.
What is this here? What is this? See this? See this? It keeps disappearing every time I look at it. It's like a Hellfire, but it's shooting like a plasma. Have you seen it? I've not seen
That's
this.
the laser
before.
tank.
No, it's not the laser tank. It's like the shoot, like the Hellfire does, like loops, like it does an arc,
Okay.
but it's like a plasma ball.
Yeah, they was in the last event.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Kill them
that.
fast. You
If
have
you
to
look-
kill them fast.
If you look in the Shadow Up bases, they're in there at the minute.
That was that one tank in the background of the thunderstorm's image.
Jesus Christ! I think I need to get myself tested. I can't remember them.
Yeah.
What old age does to you.
Yeah.
It's puppy love. You got your puppy on your head all the time.
Let's load some rockets and that. Load rockets in that. Right. This is wave 9. I'm on 15 minutes and 1 second.
Yeah, you can improve that.
Oh yeah. I'll put a few defenders in there.
I'm on wave 8 at 11 minutes 7 seconds. I'm not controlling anything.
Are you defended or undefended, Tricky?
Defended. Just not moving anything.
I always play the first run through just to see what is actually happening. And
Yeah, I always do the first run through with nothing in it as well, just like you say, Bonsai, just to see what comes at you before you have to put units in and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I left my normal units. I pulled some stuff out. I pulled my detonators out. I pulled trackers out and replaced them with devouts.
Let's see what comes.
Yeah. I think
I left my normal units. I pulled.
they have not have any high altitude yet.
No.
No, not yet. Yeah, these things here, I don't remember them. These ones up here, I do not remember them from the last event.
Yep, they were there. Those are the things you ran your controllers from.
Yep.
Because they have a matching range.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do.
I do.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah, there was loads of them in that 5 base, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now you know which ones it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, I do. But do you know why? Because I did do 5 with ground. I used air chopper company mainly.
No. Chopper company and controllers. And at a minute, I'm up to 39 minutes damage. Why? And why?
That was 9. Well, that's a bit long-winded, but doing it without defenders. But it just goes to show it can be done. I need to spend some for him.
Froggy, there's a little cog at the bottom right. Click on that and change your settings, mate.
Yeah, I'm full on 4.
Well, we have done the outbacker bases, and we have done the invasion. We continue, or
I've
do
got
we?
10 to go yet, Bonsai.
Oh, 10. Oh, sorry. I was a little
I'm
fast
just going
there.
to quickly build a cheeky. Oh, I haven't got many. Oh, look at that. Oh, I've only got 54 bloody blood full.
Oh my god!
Oh dear. I wonder what I should spend it on. Down there,
War paint.
war paint. I'll have one of them.
22. Wow.
54. Friggin'.
At your level, Yellow, you need to get those and get them upgraded, mate.
Yeah, I think they're mine are level 5 or 6.
They are a beast.
They're pretty good. Where are they? Where is it? There it is.
There it is.
They're no lav, that's for sure.
Yeah. Right. Base 10. Here we go. See if I hold up.
I wonder when the high altitude comes, if it is coming.
It'll be wave 10 if it's anything.
It's gonna get 5 shepherds.
From every direction, and you can't move your Pegasus fast enough.
First step onto the leaderboard. See where you get, mate.
Raptors. Oh, I miss them Raptors. Oh my god, do I miss Raptors?
I still use them on my ult.
Oh, these ones are.
I wish we could send them in formation like that. I mean, that's one thing. I guess I'd have to add another thing to my wish list from allowing, a pre-formation setting before you deploy, so your units are, column abreast or echelon or some formation.
Oh, we got a Titan.
Ooh.
Oh, what we got here? What's that up here? That's a
Oh, jeez, I can't remember the name of that one.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's a Salubricator.
I'm back up.
It's rather big, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm back up to 1 million medals. So.
Don't think it has a lot of health anymore compared to what damage we're dishing out.
What were they called? What was it called?
Oh, I'll tell you in a second. Hold on.
It's a boss version, though, isn't it? That is.
That's our ultra attack. That's the
No, that is Hydra.
Hydra. That's it.
Hydra.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's a boss version because it's not that big.
Poof.
Oh yeah. So Hydra.
It looks like I'm going to survive this with no defenders.
I'm starting 10 now.
I'm starting 9 with 10 minutes 4 seconds.
8 minutes is going to be the target.
I think between 8 and 9 minutes.
Usually
I think.
is.
Yeah.
8 minutes is usually the target.
I'm sure there's somebody already up there with 6.
Right, here we go. Done. No defenders. Completely undefended. My base did everything.
Very nice.
34 million for him. Thank you very much. It took me.
Guess who's up at number 1?
Who?
Invasion. The one. 10 minutes 11 seconds.
Oh, it doesn't tell me. How do I know? Oh, I've got to click on that, haven't I? 20 minutes and 13 seconds.
Ouch.
But not bad first time round.
Let's see if I'm on the leaderboard. Let's have a laugh.
I can
See, the last time we
that.
had Invasion Bonsai, you and I had a competition going.
Yeah. I will follow up on that.
You
I'm
beat
95. I'm in the top 100.
Yay! You only have to be in the top 500.
Yeah. I'm in the top 100. I don't think I'll stay there long.
Oh, dear.
I'm probably going to knock me down then. What's going on with that?
10, 11 minutes just seems to be the target.
I find that one good way of doing it, where you don't need to move anything, is to refresh as soon as you hit start.
Yeah, I've
Because
heard
it
about
takes out lag and it takes out human error. Just let your base do it.
Yeah, there was an event you could only do it that way. But you remember, because it was that the lag was that bad on one of these invasions. That was the only way you could do it was to leave your base.
No.
I am on the leaderboard too, at number 6.
Fucking hell. 6?
Yeah. And I can improve so much on it. Oh,
Bonsai?
No, I'm
I think I'm going to try it. I've started and I'm going to refresh each wave.
What was your time?
11 minutes.
Oh, you got me beat already. Yeah.
11
12
minutes
minutes on
and
10.
28 seconds.
I got your beat. I got 20 minutes. Oh, no, it's the other way around. Sorry.
Flonker.
Not like sex then.
Alright, that's me complete as well.
So we're about done, aren't we?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna go through the panel, and you can give your shout outs. I will start with chat. Can you give your shout out?
Shout out to you guys on the panel, to you Bonsai for putting on the show, doing the bases, guys. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And then we have, I think it is Trickster. Can you give a shout out?
Shout out to yourself, especially for Brandy, not feeling very well, but still come on to give it a push. Everybody on YouTube, everybody on the panel, and some of the things we've thrown out there. Maybe Kits I will listen, maybe they won't. Who knows?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and enjoy your invasion and have a good weekend.
And Jeff?
Shout out to you, Bonsai, and Brandy, especially for coming on here under the weather and doing such a great job. Shout out to everybody that watched live. Appreciate your time and hope you found something interesting. If you liked any of our ideas, push them to Kixeye. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. And see you next week.
Thank you. And Nut, can you give your shout out?
Just quickly, I've refreshed. It doesn't matter. It stops. So no point refreshing. Shout out to Nutsy for a change. They've been really good guys recently, and that's about it.
Thank you. Ghost Rider, can you give you a shout out?
Yeah, shout out to everybody on the panel and to YouTube and to those who will watch it later.
Thank you. Woody, can you give you a shout out?
Yeah, shout out to you, Bonsai and Brandy, for putting the show on. I hope you feel better, Brandy. Shout out to the panel and everybody who's watching YouTube, and everyone stay safe.
Thank you. Yellow, can you give you a shout out?
Yeah, massive shout out to yourself, Mr. Bonsai, and Mrs. Ghost Rider. Thank you very much for putting on a show for us. Shout out to the rest of the panelists. Great working with you guys here. Love it. Week in, week out. Have so much fun. Massive shout out to the people on YouTube and for those who are going to YouTube later. Much love.
Thank you. And that is down to me then. I want to give a big shout out to you guys on the panel. And I want to give a big shout out for those who are looking at us now at YouTube, and maybe will tune in on us later. Hope you can join and like and subscribe to our channel. I want to give a big shout out to Brandy this time. She's not feeling that well, so I will give you my biggest hug for you helping me with this show today. And I've been asked many times if we still have a part of the Muppets, and the answer is no. This is our own thing. We did not get, what do you call it? We didn't like this see the way that it went the other place. Then we started this show for ourselves. So this is not the Muppet show. This is our new brand show. So people are asking all the time. So I just want to explain that.
Yeah. It's no way affiliated with Floppy 3382.
No. And then I want to give a big shout out to my wife. Love you all and see you next week. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
See you later.